3 hours, 12 quarters, as D-Generation X would say. Let's break it down. Welcome back, guys, to Fog Wrestling. We're going to go through the quarter-by-quarter hours here for Monday Night Raw. But before we do, I just want to pick out Lyra Valkyria here, because I've had a lot of people say, well, I say a lot, not a lot. We've had a few people say that Lyra Valkyria is a draw, and that she is one of the most drawn people on Raw. She's got a lot of interest. People care about her. And that is just not true. Over the past couple of weeks, she had some of the higher feud segments during the show. But again, it was because she was in quarter 5. Quarter 5 is an important quarter because it's starting. It's the beginning of 9 p.m. The beginning of that hour. That is why she's been getting the fuse. You look at Raw this week. First of all, if you want to look at the quarter-by-quarter viewership, by the time her quarter comes on, she has the lowest quarter. So she was in quarter 7th, and out of the first 7 quarters, that was the lowest out of the 7. So she's not a draw. You look at the numbers, she had the lowest feud YouTube clip uploaded. And she's actually, well, I say lowest, she was joint lowest alongside the AOP. But let's be honest, if you're joint with the AOP, then you're doing absolutely shit. And I've had some people say, well, if you've got the highest feud quarter on Raw, then nobody's going to check out your YouTube clip, so your YouTube clip automatically is going to be low. Absolute bullshit, okay? When The Rock comes back, The Rock is generating the biggest numbers in the viewership, and when you look at his YouTube clips, he's getting the most views hands down. Let's pretend that in the Attitude Era, YouTube was around. So you've got Austin McMahon bringing in the most views in the ratings. Are you telling me that in the YouTube clips, Mideon is going to get more views than Austin McMahon because they've already did better in the ratings, so therefore nobody's going to watch their YouTube clip? Absolute nonsense, okay? The reason why Lyra Valkyria gets low numbers in the YouTube clips isn't because she's getting the big numbers in the TV ratings. It's because she sucks, okay? It's because nobody cares about her. That is the reason. If you're getting the highest feud numbers on the show, then you're probably going to be getting the highest feud YouTube clips as well, okay? That's how it works. It's not like The Rock comes back, 3 million people tune in to see The Rock on Raw, but then nobody checks out The Rock's clips on YouTube. It doesn't fucking work that way, okay? It's not how it goes. If you're popular, if you're drawing in the ratings, you'll be drawing in the views as well when it comes to YouTube, when it comes to TV ratings. If you're a draw, you're a draw. Guess what? Lyra Valkyria is not a draw. I just wanted to put that out there, guys, before we get into this quarter-by-quarter hour breakdown. So let's go. Quarter 1. We start with Gunther, Damian Priest promo. 1.822 million. Not a bad start for Raw, and to be honest, it doesn't get much better after that. Quarter 2, though, we do see a slight 2% increase. It was Gunther, Priest, and Drew McIntyre, sorry. Then we got Damien McDonough. Why do I keep saying Damien? I've got some sort of love thing here for Damien. It was JD McDonough versus Braun Strowman after the Gunther, Priest, Drew McIntyre promo. Again, this went up 2% to 1.86 million. And then we've seen our highest quarter of the show in quarter 3. It was McDonough versus Strowman with a Liv Morgan backstage promo. We then got Finn Balor, Carlito, Damian Priest backstage. We got a Braun Breaker video, and then we got Adam Pearce backstage as well. This went up another 1%, and it got 1.886 million. So that was the highest quarter for Monday Night Raw. Quarter 3, 1.886 million. After that, I guess people, I don't know, just went downhill for there. We move into quarter 4. I can tell you why it's went downhill. 7% lost here. Ricochet versus Dragunov. 2 guys that nobody cares about. 2 small midgets. 2 guys with no character. Oh, Dragunov's got a character. What is that? He likes pain. He can take pain. Fuck that. He can probably take a big dildo up his ass as well. You know what? He's gay. I don't care about his pain threshold. Screw Dragunov. Screw little Mr. Flip, Fly and Flop Ricochet. 2 guys that are never going anywhere. The only reason they had this match is because Ricochet claimed that he took Dragunov to the limit in their first round match. Ricochet, you're a first round loser. You do not deserve another match. I mean, and Dragunov lost in the next round, so who cares? We put on a great... You lost in the first round. You would never got this back in the day. If Austin lost in the first round, do you think he'd be happy? Well, at least we put on a banger of it. No, because winning was everything. He wouldn't give a fuck how good the match was. He would have been upset that he lost. But Ricochet, he's clinging on to the fact that he did some good moves. Well, he didn't do good moves here, did you? No, he brought the ratings down 7%. 1.751 million. Right, quarter 5. We get the continuation of this match. We get the post-match with Bron Breakker and Adam Pearce. We get the Breakker-Pearce backstage angle. Then we got Awesome Truth, New Day, Karrion Kross, and the beginning of Authors of Pain in the Creed Brawlers. This went up 7%, quarter 5. It's the most important segment, and it did a 1.874 million. It was the second highest quarter of the show behind quarter 3, and it honestly doesn't help. I mean, the ending of this quarter, does not help at all. You've got Authors of Pain versus the Creed Brothers. Just nobody wants to see that. People might be interested in Bron Breakker destroying people. That's a little bit interesting. That's a little bit fun. Just having him run through guys, destroy guys. But then you finish it off with Authors of Pain and Creed Brothers. Quarter 6, AOP versus Creed Brothers continues. We get a Rey Mysterio backstage promo. We then get a Sheamus and Ludwig Kaiser angle. This lost 7%. I'm not surprised. Look at the people in it. AOP, Creed Brothers. Enough said. Honestly, enough said. Moving into quarter 7, we have another 3% loss. It was Lyra Valkyria and Becky Lynch backstage, and then Kairi Sane versus Lyra Valkyria. With Dakota Kai, and then a Judgment Day Carlito backstage angle. Down 3%, lowest feud quarter so far of the show, 1.690 million. Then quarter 8, Damage Control backstage angle and Carlito versus Rey Mysterio. We continue to lose viewers here, down 9% to 1.537 million. So, Jesus Christ, Raw is just getting lower and lower and lower. We go into quarter 9, Carlito versus Rey continued. We get the post-match with the LWO, Judgment Day, Alpha Academy, backstage angle, and the beginning of Bronson Reed versus Otis. This stayed steady. It was 1.554 million. Just not really much of a change here. 7% increase, but in terms of percentage, it didn't go up, so not a lot moving. Quarter 10, 10:15 to 10:30, we got Chad Gable, Otis, backstage angle. We got the Alpha Academy and Sami Zayn live angle. This went up 4% to 1.608 million. But then we got in quarter 11 an 11% loss, which is pretty damn bad. Almost 200,000 lost. It was Liv Morgan, Shayna Baszler, Zoe Stark, Sonya Deville, Alba Fire, Isla Dawn, backstage angle. Is it any wonder? Just look at those names. Shayna Baszler, Zoe Stark, Sonya Deville, Alba Fire, and Isla Dawn. Holy fuck, you talk about jobbers. You talk about nobodies. Am I surprised this quarter lost 11% and went down to 1.436 million? Absolutely not. It was the only quarter on the show that dipped under 1.5, but no wonder. Look at the people in it, man. Jesus Christ, I'm surprised it didn't dip lower. Horrible. Horrible. You're getting ready for the main event and you put these people on it. What are you doing, WWE? What the fuck are you doing? And then quarter 12, Liv Morgan versus Becky Lynch, steel cage, and then the post-match with Dominic. This went up 6%, and the final quarter finished on 1.518 million. Obviously, this is down on the overall viewership of the show, which was 1.690 million. So there you go, guys. There's your quarter by quarter hour breakdown ratings. I'm not surprised at some of the losses here. That quarter 11 with Baszler, Stark, Deville, Fire, and Dawn. Jesus Christ. No wonder that lost viewership, guys. Come on, WWE. You need to do better. But there you go. The truth is, there's just not really any real draws on Raw. There isn't. There's people that can slightly improve the rating. But in terms of a Rock level, or even a CM Punk level, or a John Cena level, there's nobody there. And it is what it is. Yeah, there's some people that are absolutely turn the TV off, but there's nobody really here that makes a difference. It's all about the quarter, really, that you're put in. Yeah, there's a few people that would tank the quarter no matter where they go, but on average, pretty much everyone is the same. It is what it is, guys. I'll catch you in the next one. Till next time, peace.